Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you find those answers from the universe that you are looking for. Today we are going to go directly into your reading, so let's connect with all your tarot cards, and as always, we are going to look at all your energies. Let's also look at what your special person is thinking, what they are feeling, or that person who is thinking about you at this moment. Let's also reveal all the good things and all the blessings that are heading directly into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and also the Ten of Pentacles. Your reading is telling me that absolutely everything is going to work out in your home. If you currently have a problem, for example with the structure of your house or the paint, that will be resolved. If you currently have a conflict in your home, especially with a Capricorn or a Taurus person, that too will be resolved. I feel that right now someone is being very defensive, or perhaps someone is trying to protect themselves because they don't want to take responsibility for their mistakes. But suddenly, this person comes into your life to ask for your forgiveness. I particularly like the energy of the Two of Cups because it means that you will be making peace with someone, or that your personal relationships will be flowing 100% the way they should. With the Eight of Wands, I feel that someone wants to speak to you urgently. This person, especially someone of fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries, will show up in your life in less than 8 days. And as I was saying with the Four of Pentacles, there is someone who doesn't want to give in, but eventually they will give in and come forward to talk to you. So let's clarify a little more about what this reading is about. I feel that for some people, love will be the main focus. It could be the love of your life, it could be your special person, it could be the love you have for a pet, it could be the love you feel for your whole family. Let's take a look at what this is about, but I feel that you are going to experience love in different ways. So let's take a closer look at what kind of manifestations are coming into your life. You have the Hermit card. I feel you are reflective, you are thinking, maybe about the past, maybe about the future. With the Page of Wands card, it's possible that at this moment you may have a fear about a big change that is coming into your life. The issue with the Hermit is that it's a very strong Virgo energy that may be affecting you, because you are trying to control something that you simply cannot control. For example, the Page of Wands can mean that you're moving to another country. It's a completely new experience, completely renewing, and your reading is advising you to plan it as much as you can, but leave the rest to the universe so you don't get overwhelmed. You also have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a very alchemical card, it's a card where you transform something into something else, so I feel that at this moment you are transforming a plan into a reality, you are turning money into plane tickets, you are using your time in the materialization of a great project. So the energy of Jupiter, the energy of Sagittarius, is present in your reading. Possibly your special person is a Sagittarius, or you are going to meet a Sagittarius who will help you manifest. So let's look further. The Tower card appears. In this case, I feel the Tower card represents unfounded fears, fear of change, fear of being alone. Maybe there is a relationship that hasn't satisfied you for a long time, and you don't want to end it because you believe you won't meet anyone else. And here your reading is telling you that life always thinks of you, or rather offers you a second chance. You also have the King of Pentacles. I feel that you are a very attractive person, a very intelligent person, and a very mature person. I don't say this from the point of view of age, I say it from the point of view of your intelligence and experience. The King of Pentacles means that you have already worked a lot in your life, possibly you are already about to retire. This can also mean that you have accumulated a lot of experience and suddenly someone recognizes your experience, your knowledge, and offers you a great job. So I feel that your reading is telling you that in order to be a successful person, you need to overcome absolutely all your fears. It is completely normal to have hermit-type fears that are making you think things are not going to turn out the way you planned. In that sense, the universe is inviting you to trust in divinity. However, the Tower card in this case may represent fears that you believe in, but those fears are never ever going to happen. Catastrophic situations must be removed from your mind, because if you allow those Tower moments to live in your thoughts ahead of time, you run the risk of manifesting them. We are talking about negative self-fulfilling prophecies, so it's better at this moment that every time a negative thought appears, you cancel it, eliminate it, and replace it with a positive one. So let's keep clarifying. I feel you are very thoughtful right now, but I also feel like you are brewing something. You have a plan, as if you're about to make the next move in a celestial chess game. Now it's you who will say something like checkmate. As if someone else thinks they're going to beat you, but you have a strategy. Much more effective, okay. You also have the card of Major Arcana number 15. Possibly, just as I was telling you, someone thinks they are going to defeat you, someone thinks they're ahead of you, but right now, you are the one holding the pan by the handle. I feel these cards are also telling me that it's time to let go of the old, of what no longer serves you. Possibly, the Arcana 15 represents someone who wants to manipulate you, but the Hierophant represents strong protection from the universe. I feel that for some reason, and apply this to your life, the universe is telling you not to make the same mistake twice. Because if you make the same mistake twice, it's no longer about innocence, but rather an attachment. You cannot allow someone to come back into your life and hurt you again. You also have the Queen of Swords card. I feel that right now you are standing strong. I feel like you're dealing with a very difficult opponent, but at this moment you have the universe, you have God, you have the divine on your side. However, you are the only person who can make this decision. So don't be surprised if in the coming weeks, energy from your past returns, a person from your past shows up, but you will definitely be cutting off something that no longer serves you, or someone who has been hurting your heart. Let's continue with your reading. Let's take a look. They are telling me to tell you, Aquarius is thinking of you strongly at this moment. They are also telling me to tell you that Sagittarius, you left a mark on their heart. You left a mark on the heart of a Sagittarius person, a person who is either Sagittarius or also Aquarius. You also have the card of Major Arcana number 13. This card appears when new changes are on the way. They could be some changes that have already been announced, they could be changes you've already prepared for, or in some cases, they may represent changes driven by destiny. Let's take a look at what this is about. You also have the Five of Swords. Possibly, you are ending a relationship with someone who lied to you, or you are quietly walking away without any drama from someone who's trying to deceive you. You also have the Six of Wands. I feel that, for some reason, your reading is making me feel like you are feeding your own inner fire, you are growing your passion, you are building up your motivation. I don't know what you've been doing lately, but I feel you more confident, more empowered. Right now, your energy is 100% powerful, so powerful that other people are going to notice you. You're going to have followers. If you have social media, more people will start following you. If you have a business, your business is going to go viral and gain an excellent reputation. In that sense, a new opportunity is coming, more clients are coming, a proposal is coming that invites you to expand your business. The Six of Wands in terms of work means recognition. It could be a raise, it could be a proposal to move up or change positions, but I really feel you have something valuable to offer. You are the type of person who stands out. You are different from the rest. You are someone who always does their work with a lot of dedication and high quality. And if your work is not being recognized in your current company, then soon an offer might arrive where your work will be valued somewhere else. You also have the Eight of Swords. Look, I feel like at this moment you may be feeling trapped, precisely because someone is not recognizing what you're doing. Maybe you're working in a company where you feel tied hand and foot, or upside down. You are the kind of person who is innovative, you always propose ideas or are going to be proposing, but maybe you're dealing with people who are too close-minded or who don't want to change, and that leads to you feeling blocked. I feel you are a very creative person who needs to be in an environment of expansion and creativity. So possibly in that sense, you are going to make a change. You might reorganize your desk at work. Possibly, if you are completely fed up with your job, you are going to make a change, maybe even hand in your resignation. But here your reading is telling you not to make impulsive decisions. Everything has to be planned. Remember, we started your reading with the Hermit card, and the Hermit always speaks of taking things slowly, making a plan, and once that plan is ready, you take that decision with the backing of something solid. You also have the Page of Pentacles. Something small becomes a great manifestation. It could be a phone call, someone calls to offer you a job, a company reaches out to you, and you might think it's a wrong number. You may even think it's a scam or something strange, or you see a missed call and wonder, who called me? Well, they're going to call again, and when that communication happens, you're going to realize it's a 100% spectacular proposal. The Page of Pentacles always speaks of small beginnings, new things. Maybe you're going to get called for an interview. You're going to go to a meeting where you'll be interviewed, and you're going to do an excellent job. For some reason, this reading is recommending the color green and the color blue for that interview you're going to attend in the coming days. So let's continue with your energy, let's look a bit more. I'm very drawn to the card of Arcana 13. This card is extremely positive. It speaks of life cycles, especially the closing of life cycles. So let's take a deeper look. What is this about? The Knight of Cups. Okay, maybe a cycle of being single is about to end for you. You've been single for a long time, and now you're getting curious about what it feels like to fall in love again. I see you being very romantic, possibly you're going to connect with someone who is also quite romantic. I don't know if you're going to watch a romantic comedy soon, or maybe you're going to read a romance novel. I feel that romance, beyond love or passion, is going to be in the air. Possibly someone will inspire you to give them a gift, maybe someone will give you flowers or chocolates. The Knight of Cups represents a love, a passion, or a romance that is very traditional and old-fashioned. Let's continue your reading. The Seven of Swords. Look, the Seven of Swords can mean a person who always wanted to be free, someone who didn't want to be tied down, but I'll say it again, this person really misses your traditional ways, your romantic soul. This person deeply misses all the words of affection and love that you used to say. I'm being told that especially, someone is thinking of you whose name contains the letter R, the letter J, or also the letter O or A. It may also be someone with strong Libra energy. I'm being told there's something very attractive about this person's chest. I don't know, imagine this person's chest or maybe their whole torso. Maybe they have a tattoo, or this person just has a very attractive body. Let's continue with your energy. You also have the Four of Swords. I see you right now feeling calm, making decisions not based on fear but based on peace. If you are going to make a decision right now, please don't let others pressure you, and let your answer always come from love and peace. Continuing with your energy, Queen of Pentacles. I feel that you're caring for something or someone. Possibly you are caring for or will be caring for someone going through a health issue. You have a very compassionate heart. You have a heart that truly connects with others, and even if they don't deserve it, even if you don't want to, you are always willing to help, always ready to offer support. Take that as it applies to you. But I feel like you're going to be taking care of a Capricorn, or perhaps someone with Virgo energy. You also have the Five of Pentacles. I told you, someone needs your help. This person may be sick, may need money, or may need someone to talk to. This card, the Five of Pentacles, represents a broken heart, a feeling where the body disconnects from the soul due to heartbreak. I don't know if this person was fired from their job, or kicked out of a relationship, but there is always a lingering feeling of guilt. This person is blaming themselves, maybe unnecessarily, or maybe they did make a mistake that now leaves them in a position of great disadvantage. Let's continue with your reading. Let's see what other cards you have right now. Let's draw another set of additional cards. You have the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the message is clear, the stagnation is coming to an end. The Hanged Man is not a negative energy. Of course, some people who read tarot may get scared when this card appears, but the Hanged Man actually represents a pause, a moment you can use however you wish. It could be for resting, for going to the gym, for traveling, or simply to watch your favorite series. Maybe right now you are in pause mode, and that's okay because you can take advantage of it to do what pleases you, what brings you joy and peace. You also have the Chariot card. You are going to be moving forward. I'm telling you, make the most of this pause, because your life is about to become very active. What I'm feeling here is like a stage play. The Hanged Man represents the suspense before the curtain rises. Finally, you come out to shine. You are the main actor or actress of this great show, and you are going to have a fantastic audience. I feel that the King of Swords may represent a person who is watching your performance and will eventually hire you. Maybe right now, someone in your company is watching your performance closely. You are doing an excellent job, and they will offer you a much better proposal. Or perhaps, in a romantic setting, someone is watching you from afar. Maybe you're taking some courses at your university or school, or wherever it applies, and someone is observing you from a distance and wants to make you a proposal. Additionally, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and finally, the Six of Pentacles. A harvest that was a bit stuck is finally blooming. A result that was delayed is finally arriving in your hands. I feel that in the most unexpected way, you're going to receive a large amount of money. In the most unexpected way, someone will help you pay off a debt you currently have. Or perhaps you'll refinance a loan or a mortgage to lower your monthly payments. I sense a negotiation that will benefit you. Well, that is your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we'll wrap up your reading, and as always, if you enjoyed it, I invite you to click that like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel. We're closing your video now. I hope you have an excellent day filled with success and blessings, and we'll surely see each other in your next reading.